situation.
Envoy, I hope you found what you were looking for, because those ruins are about to be a and the Dream Scourge. Yet you walked away unscathed. Fascinating. This is a spring from which the Dream Scourge flows.
No, a cleansing fire. Poison?
The same poison we burned out of. Stand by my side. An Inquisitor seeks answers. I've been watching you, Envoy. You, who survived when so many... I even asked the gods what made you so remarkable. We knew the chaos of the living lands had an origin. With good reason. Why should a tool know it's being used? There are 2 plagues in the living land.
Ashes, nothing.
We may not burn out the Dream Scourge here, but we can burn out its symptoms.
Spirits cry out, bury the fire, but still they rage.
Is her first instinct always to destroy stuff and hope that fixes things?
Always thinking with your sword. You zealots never change. I happen to like these ruins. They've been very informative. Without them, I'd never have learned there was a new god in the living lands.
Another reason why they should be destroyed. Sapadal is dangerous, but an archmage is more unpredictable by far.
I do love it when people choose to listen to reason. I have an alternate solution to the problem at hand. I am not talking to you, am I? Don't interrupt me. Yes, honestly, it's quite simple. I can sever the connection between the Adra in the ruins and the rest of the living lands. It will isolate the dream-scourged essence and halt the creation of new dream thralls in Shatterscarp. But those that exist will remain. My solution will end the plague in this region, I believe, and keep Ludwig from having to do terrible things to those nice ruins. I knew I liked you for a reason. Yes, there is a catch. It's also what you may call a large one. Severing the Adra will require the use of a truly immense amount of essence.
A few deaths. What about Quilici? And the other Furians? And Quilici?
Gentle sleep. One moment day, then they would feel.
I'm so very glad you recall. A few dozen people may die. Possibly 100 or so in the more...
What? This is your solution?
There is no control over who will perish in the process. But it will stop the Dream Scourge from spreading in Shatterscarp. No new Dream Thralls will be created.
Ringrim is one of the smartest people alive. If she says this is the way, it's hard to argue. No matter how much we might want to.
You can't be entertaining this. Not after what we've seen. The frozen corpses, the twisted riddles. The Dream Scourge is a tragedy, but she's a monster. You can't leave Thirdborn at her mercy.
It's not an ideal solution. But it is easier to save a life when you've amputated the necrotic limb, so to speak.
At least I'm not the only rational voice in this debate. She would sacrifice the very people we're trying to save, and for what? Not even to destroy the Dream Scourge. Merely to slow it down.
Destroying the ruins and killing the Dream Thralls within is also a short-term measure. Ludwig's solution will eventually result in the same number of casualties, possibly even more. If only the Inquisitor was as astute as you. Regardless, you're correct. So long as the Dream Scourge exists, more people will become infected. And the infected will take more lives, and this will continue indefinitely.
She has no idea what the consequences of her actions might be. And neither do you. Envoy, I want to show you something. I swore an oath to my goddess. A solemn vow that I would give everything in service to her. Even myself. And I did so, gladly. Zapadal wants the same devotion from you. The only difference is, you never had a choice. And what makes you so sure the decision is truly yours? Zapadal has been whispering in your ear, guiding you, influencing you. You owe Zapadal nothing, and yet they demand everything. That is not devotion.
Yes, quite difficult to decide whether to believe your new god or the angry skeleton active.
This isn't about Zapadal. This is about every man, woman, and child in...
Godlike. I leave the
What? No!
I will honor your decision.
Your patron deity might object.
Burn! Destroy!
Soldiers of the Steel Garrote.
You have destroyed a place of great power. A part of your heritage, no less. Now that I know a new god was the reason for those anomalies in Naku Kobel, your decision may yet still kill thousands. But that is for you to rest. However, you have shown a great deal of talent, Yatsley. I could use your assistance. And the companionship. It's really dreary being alone. Should you wish to return with me, I would happily take you on as my apprentice. The rest of the circle do not often visit, which is good because they're tiresome. You, however, are a power worth shaping, and rather delightful to boot.
Well, obviously, I'm... Wait. Really? But, I have to think about it. Though the idea of finally devoting more time to magic...
I very rarely take on an apprentice, and I have near infinite patience. The offer will stand. Don't worry. Whatever you decide, it will be some months before I... Be clever, godlike.
Did you hear about Naguno? Found him dead in the lighthouse.
The old guy from the swordfish. Oh, hey, Envoy. Be sure to check out our unit.
The ruins. What? It comes. It sings. It dreams. Of war and blood and smoke and... Did you have a hand, Envoy? You and your Inquisitor destroyed hundreds of years of history and ruins. Break into bones, they do. They make a necklace, a collar of time. We choke and die. I'm sorry.
Oh no.
I think she's already slipping away from us. We've got to stop this plague, Envoy.
Sing black, sing silver, songs of permission. Yes, yes, go. Yes, leave.
A butterfly.
Harris. And in...
Yeah, those nice ruin. I'm so...
You...
There is no but it...
You can't be... The dreams...
It's not an ideal solution. But it is...
You surprised... After she...
Destroy... Ludwig's solution will eventually... If only... So long... And...
She... Ice. Zapadal wants the same. And what?
Yeah.
This...
God...
Oh,
So be it. Zapadal's hold over you is stronger than I suspected.
Rune, strengthen the living leaves.
Attune your soul to Sapadal, and Yatsley, come, help me. I think you'll enjoy this. Marinsos clapan ed marslante. I am delighted to have been right about you. I was hoping you'd have the cold logic I wanted to see. We've dealt with the Dream Scourge, but you'll still have some cleaning up to do. Now that I know this was all because of a new god flailing in their cage, the Living Lands is no longer of interest to me. I'm sure she will try. She seemed quite incensed when she left. But that is for you to wrestle with. I'm done here. However, I have one final question for your young wizard.
for... me?
You have shown a great deal of talent, Yatsley. Few can harness so much essence with ease. I could use your assistance. And the companionship. It's really dreary being alone. Should you wish to return with me, I would happily take you on as my apprentice. The rest of the circle do not often visit, which is good because they're tiresome. You, however, are a power worth shaping, and rather delightful to boot.
Well, obviously, I'm... Wait. Really? You want me to... Wow. That would be... amazing! But, I have to think about it. At the very least, the envoy would be lost without me. And so would my lover. Though the idea of finally devoting more time...
I very rarely take on... Don't worry. Whatever you decide. Be clever...
It wasn't supposed to claim our people! I can't believe the Inquisitor allowed this.
What is done is done. Countless innocent lives cut short. Even my... Make no mistake. At least now I have a better idea of... It frightens me. Envoy, need I remind you why the Emperor sent you? If you and Heelguard are too spineless to remember your lead, all I wanted to do was protect Shatterscarp. Give it the chance that Fior Messiverno did not have. Instead, I'm left with one dead settlement. Fior Messiverno was already beyond hope. A word of warning, Envoy. You and I are running out of opportunity. I allowed you to dictate the terms of this meeting. Your impudence has been... Until next...
Come on.
Did you hear about Naguno? Found him dead in the lighthouse.
The old guy?
3 dozen dead, of no apparent causes. They just fell over. What did you do, Envoy? I know you're involved somehow. It amazes me that you have the courage to say that to my face. Dozens are dead, Envoy. Their loved ones. The costs were too great, Envoy. And you paid them with third-born blood. I hope your fucking decisions haunt you forever. You've cost so many families their loved ones. You have my permission to go anywhere else. Get out of my sight, Envoy.